Once, in a small and peaceful kingdom, the king announced a special festival. But this wasn't just any celebration. This was a day for finding the kingdom's next ruler. The king, wise and kind, had no heir, and he believed leadership was not about power but about character. He sent messengers far and wide with a message. All who wish to lead this kingdom come to the palace. You will face a test. Show me who you truly are. Among the many who heard the call was a humble farmer's son. He was a quiet boy, known more for his hard work in the fields than for any grand deeds. His friends laughed at him when he said he would try. You? A leader? Stay in your fields, where you belong. But the boy simply smiled. I may not become king, but I want to meet the man who rules us. That alone is worth the journey. On the festival day, the palace was filled with people dressed in their finest. The king stood tall, his eyes kind yet sharp. He held out a box filled with seeds. Each of you will take a seed, he announced. Return in 6 months with what you've grown. The one who brings the most beautiful result will be the next ruler. Excitement buzzed through the crowd. The boy took his seed home with care. He planted it in the richest soil, watered it every day, and placed it where sunlight was brightest. Weeks passed, then months, but no sprout appeared. He tried everything. He whispered prayers to the earth. He sought advice from wise gardeners. Yet, the seed remained lifeless. When the 6 months ended, the boy wanted to hide in shame. How can I return with an empty pot when everyone else will have something beautiful? He thought. But his heart told him, you did all you could. Go and face the king with truth. When the day arrived, the palace was transformed into a garden of magnificent displays, tall flowers, lush bushes, and bright blossoms. The boy walked in, head low, carrying only his empty pot. The king moved through the crowd, examining every plant with care. Compliments filled the air as each contender showed off their creation. But when the king reached the boy, he stopped. For a moment, silence filled the room. The king lifted the empty pot high for all to see. This, he declared, is the only one among you who has passed the test. Gasps echoed. Whispers rose. The king's voice grew firm yet gentle. The seeds I gave you were all barren. They could grow nothing, yet you all brought me flourishing plants. Only this boy had the courage to return with honesty, carrying not what I wanted, but what was real. This is the heart of a true leader. With tears in his eyes, the boy knelt before the king, but the king lifted him up, smiling. Rise, my son. You have shown this kingdom what it needs most. A leader who values truth above pride. Soft conclusion. And so, the boy who once worked quietly in the fields became a ruler remembered for his humble and honest heart, proving that greatness lies not in appearances, but in the courage to stand by the truth.